Right now, the floor of the Atlantic Ocean is tearing itself apart. Beneath this ocean, thousands of meters below the surface, a mountain range is splitting down its center. The two halves are pulling apart at the rate of about 1 inch per year. This is the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, an underwater mountain range 10,000 miles long, longer than every surface mountain range on Earth combined. Almost no one thinks about it. Almost no one even knows it is there. And it is quietly remaking the planet. The Himalayas span about 1,500 miles, the Andes 4,300 and the Rockies 3,000 miles. Every surface mountain range on Earth combined does not equal 10,000. The Mid-Atlantic Ridge runs from the Arctic Ocean to the Southern Ocean. It passes through the center of the Atlantic like a seam, a scar down the middle of the ocean floor. Along its entire length runs a central rift valley, a canyon where the two plates pull away from each other. The valley floor is where the new ocean crust is born. Iceland exists because the Mid-Atlantic Ridge rises above sea level in one place. The island is literally a piece of the ridge, an above-water fragment of the longest mountain range on the planet. The two sides are separating at about 1 inch per year, and it has been happening for over 150 million years. The force behind the spreading is not a mystery. Beneath the crust, the mantle convects, hot rock rises, spreads sideways, cools and sinks again. This circular motion pulls the plates apart from below. Where the plates pull apart, magma from the mantle rises to fill the gap. It contacts the ocean water, solidifies instantly, and becomes new seafloor. This is how the Atlantic Ocean floor is built, 1 inch at a time. Along the ridge, hydrothermal vents called black smokers release superheated water and minerals into the ocean. These vents support entire ecosystems that have never seen sunlight, life running entirely on chemical energy from the Earth itself. As new crust forms at the center, older crust pushes outward, away from the ridge, toward the continents. The seafloor closest to the ridge is the youngest rock on the ocean floor. The seafloor nearest the coasts is the oldest. 200 million years ago, Africa and South America were joined. The Atlantic did not exist. The ridge has been pulling them apart ever since, and it is not done. The planet is not finished. The map you learned in school is a snapshot, one frame in a process that has been running for 4.5 billion years and will continue long after every human structure has turned to dust. In 50 million years, the Atlantic will be wider than it is today. In 200 million, the continents will have rearranged again. The ridge will still be there, still spreading, still building new seafloor, still remaking everything above it. It is not an event. It is not a disaster. It is simply what the Earth has always done and will continue to do. Subscribe. Our world has more mysteries to explore than you think.